Hey, folks. We're going to talk about... we're back. We're just going to do a quick review of the recently released Formula One movie starring Brad Pitt. We went as a group to see it last night, actually. And we're very, very, all the reviews thus far of it have been outstanding. And it did not disappoint whatsoever. Usually when you can see movie reviews, it's usually the ones that are highly touted and very well reviewed are usually not great. This really lived up to the hype. It was a really great, well done movie. It's the same director that directed Gun Maverick, and so there was a lot of very in the car, whether it be on top of the car, within the car, driver's view, those types of things. So it really felt like you were in the car. And the action sequences, the racing sequences were great. I really enjoyed how they tied in the actual Formula One drivers at the time that they were filming the movie into the movie, and how they put the actual characters into the actual Formula One season. It seemed like it that, because it's got Max Verstappen, it's got obviously Lewis Hamilton's a producer on the movie, so obviously he was in it and was always at the front of the pack.
I noticed that as well.
Yeah. But you had McLaren. I mean, it had all the drivers that that and love and watch every week when they race. Were in the movie, and so the movie's based around a character, Brad Pitt's character, Sonny Hayes, and he is a down on his luck guy. Was a Formula One driver at a younger time in his life. Had a massive crash when he was racing against Ayrton Senna, of all racers. And then kind of gets lost in the rigmarole of life after this crash. It kind of bounces around from race series to race series. Got married and divorced a few times, liked to gamble, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So he's basically offered a spot by his former racing colleague that bought a team and is now hemorrhaging money, needs to win in order to keep the team. And so they bring in Sonny Hayes to do so. And
they have to win one race.
They have to win one race and one race only, apparently, to keep and salvage the season.
Right,
it's so easy.
You got to keep the board happy. You got to keep the board happy.
And so it's so easy in Formula One just to bring someone in and they're going to win a race.
Super realistic.
Yeah.
Stop.
So that was a little, unrealistic, but it's a movie, so I understand.
Yeah.
But the storyline was great, I thought.
Yep.
The teammate, is it Justin Pierce? And
we looked it up. Joshua Pierce.
JP. See, I already forgot it after one night.
Yeah.
JP is the new young driver, hot shot that Sonny Hayes is in charge of trying to develop and hone into a champion driver.
Has all the talent in the world.
Yeah. And so of course the car sucks and
shitbox.
Yeah, shitbox. And their plan is always chaos. And so it's the way that they... go ahead.
I was just going to say, before we go much further, do we need to give the spoiler warning?
Yes. We're going to talk about the movie. We're going to talk about how it ends. So if you don't want to know how the movie goes,
if you hadn't figured that out already.
Yeah.
So go ahead and proceed.
And so Sonny Hayes has some very unorthodox methods of racing. Many of which are completely illegal, but makes for great cinema. And so, purposefully crashing every time that we need a pit stop so that his teammate can continue to go. Not legal, but very funny.
Very fun.
Yeah. And so he's like, it looks like it's about time for a pit
drivers.
Stop. Yes. Like not getting out of the way on a blue flag. That doesn't fly.
You don't.
Yeah. So you're going to get penalized for that. So, he's kind of, it's funny. He was kind of driving like Magnussen last year when he was, racking up the penalty points. Yeah. And, but overall, great movie, great storyline, and comes to the final final race of the year. They've got to win it. The antagonist is some douchebag that wants to buy the team. So he's like torpedoes them and they get penalties by the FIA when actually it wasn't a penalty to begin with. And, I think the biggest twist for me was I thought Pierce was going to win the race. And then he crashes.
I did too.
And then it's like, oh my God.
To help. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a total Nico Hulkenberg moment where the man that,
the old man
spent his life racing, doing this and that, and, finally gets his win and lives in Formula One immortality. So I thought the storyline was great. The acting was good. The sequences, the racing sequences were fantastic. I thought I was really impressed with that. But I think that's what kind of everyone knew going into it with this director. It's kind of what, he's, especially after Top Gun Maverick and all those types of things, because getting those actors into those cars is just unbelievable. And I can't imagine how fun that movie had to have been to film for those actors to actually get to drive those cars. It's just incredible.
When I heard on the radio this morning that they went back and forth for several weeks with, Brad Pitt's team and insurance and all these things. They didn't want him to go over 140 miles an hour. They were like, okay, fine, you can drive them, but we don't want you to go over 140 miles an hour. Well, then
I'm sure he stuck to that.
Well, then they said it's actually less safe for him to go 140 because they're not going to get the grip that they normally get.
Right.
So I found that kind of interesting on the radio this morning when I heard that.
Well, also they weren't driving Formula 1 cars in the movie. Did you see that? Are they Formula 3 cars? Is that what they were?
They were Formula 3 or Formula 2.
Yeah, and then they just had body kits on them to look
like Formula 1.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But I know Brad Pitt got to drive the old McLaren 2023 car.
He did.
And he said he got just around 200.
Yeah.
So,
and he was like freaked out. He was like, "Wow."
Yeah. And these guys just do it for a living.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
But I was like, the opening scene of that, like when they're racing the 24 hours a day.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, it looks like so much fun.
Yeah.
I really want to go get a Porsche now and just start driving it around.
It was so funny.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
I know. But maybe that, someday.
Woke up from his nap. He was so pissed off to see that the lead had disappeared.
Yeah. If you lose this lead, I'm going to fucking kill you. Yeah.
Don't wake me up. If we lose the lead, don't wake me, or whatever he said. If we don't win, don't wake me. Yeah, that's great. So, I loved it. He was a fun character.
He went from 7th place all the way to 1st place in a matter of 3 laps, and tested overnight.
Doesn't really happen.
Doesn't happen at all. But who cares? It was fun.
But, it was a lot of fun. It's a fun movie. It was a good time. It was just a really good time. It's, you don't really have good times at a movie like that, but it was just fun.
Agreed. And it was cool. I'm glad we got to go. We
Gunther Steiner had one of the best cameos, I thought, of the whole movie.
I didn't say a word.
Didn't say anything.
So
just his facial expressions.
Yeah. And that's what was awesome, right? Is they got everybody. Like everyone was in it. They albeit through cameos and stuff, but it gave it that little little, I guess, realism, but gave the fans what they wanted, really.
Yeah. Toto, of course, Toto
had
after JP at the end.
Look, I mean, it, like you said it already, it's good for cinema. Like, this is not a realistic Formula 1 movie, but it was very, very fun. The driving was fun. The cinematics were ridiculous, right? And you're right. I mean, it was literally the same guy who did Top Gun Maverick, and I've been telling everyone when they ask me, how was it? I say, it's Top Gun with Formula 1. So same thing, right? I watched Top Gun and I'm like, none of that could happen. They'd all die. There's no way. But fuck it. It was awesome. Yeah. It was so good. It was just fun to watch. And it's what a summer blockbuster should be. Yeah. We don't have those very much anymore. Right. So really happy we got to go see it.
And go watch it.
That's it. That's it. Just do that and you'll be fine. And we got to see it in IMAX, which was really good. The way it was intended to be seen.
Mm-hmm. Right. So no, it was fun. It was a good time. So highly recommend it. So even if you don't have IMAX,
agreed.
Just
go watch it. Go watch it. I actually told Radon, I'm like, you'd love it. So I think the girls would too, because it's like there's enough of a story. Like that's what they did. They wanted everyone to enjoy it, right? So I may be going again to see it.
Yeah,
I saw that. With the success that it's had, that Apple was pushing to get the exclusive rights from 2026 and beyond for the F1 races.
Oh.
Interesting.
I've been hearing some stuff about ESPN losing it, so that might be a good podcast ESPN, topic.
I never watched the race.
All they do is port it over from Sky anyways.
It's I only watch it on Formula 1 TV. The announcers are way better.
Look,
we're
not all rolling in the money, Sean, to be able to do F1 TV every night. That $10 a month.
Yeah. It's in pounds. It's paid in
Yeah.
pounds.
That's right. You have to convert it.
Yeah.
Mr. Fancy.
Because every year I get a phone call. What the hell did you buy from England? I'm like, oh, it's Formula One TV. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry
Do we
about
really
it.
need that?
No.
I'm like, of course we need it.
Yes. I usually renew it when I know you guys are coming over to watch a race. I'll just renew it just to make sure, so we can have the two screens and everything.
Yeah.
The data's the best.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see who picks it up. I hope ESPN doesn't keep it.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. I know we're not talking about the movie now, but you brought it up, Sonny. Is that I've been watching a lot of Indy, and Fox has gotten better. It's definitely a better product. But where F1 wins is F1 never goes to commercial.
No.
Yeah.
They need to do that in Indy. Yeah. That's where you lose people.
Yep.
They'll do the like it goes to commercial and then there's the screen and screen and that's not good enough. Get rid of the ads.
Yeah.
Show the race.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think is great about F1. One of the many things I think is great, but in the presentation. So and there's no ads in F1 the movie either.
Nope.
Except for the 30 minutes before the movie starts.
Yeah. Be prepared for that.
Especially if you go to AMC.
What was it when he walked through a door and there was like a bunch of, like when he was coming out of his trailer and he was walking to the track, he walked through the gate. Wasn't there a bunch of like product stuff, like stuff was like total product placement? I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I don't remember either, but I noticed it a bunch.
It was so egregious that you like had to chuckle a little bit about it.
Yeah. So, but
awesome.
Overall, great time. I'm glad we got to go. And I agree. I'll probably end up wanting to go see it with the fam too. So.
Yeah, I think family. It's good for the family too. There's nothing bad or inappropriate.
No,
it's
nope. There's some. I mean, language is about it. I mean,
but even that wasn't too horrible.
Swear words, and that's about it, really. So,
what about do we have a rating system? two thumbs up. Four tires. I don't know. What would the rating?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna max it out. Whatever you say it is, I'm just gonna say it's the top. Like that's.
God, that's a good question.
How many lights go across?
5.
Oh, so is it? Wait, do we go backwards? Is it like 5 lights or is it lights out?
Huh?
5 lights out, or just lights out?
I'd say 5 lights. I like
5 lights.
Well,
then I'm giving it 5 lights.
Yeah,
that's good. It was great
because
it was fun.
Yeah, that works.
There you go.
Okay.
Nice,
cool, awesome. There you have it.
All right, go watch the movie.
Go watch it,
and then like and subscribe our stuff.
Yeah. Follow us.
If we ruined the movie for you, sorry, we warned you. So
you should have stopped listening.
We didn't ruin it for you. You can still go watch it.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Yeah, we didn't give all the details.
No, we didn't give a lot of it.
We kept it high level.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 hours long. There's a lot of stuff that we didn't cover.
Yep, a lot of story.
Awesome.
So,
all right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Yep.
Thanks.